Hello everyone, welcome to Maths Driving Center. Today we will discuss the linear algebra question of CSIR NET December 23. This is a part C question. I hope you have tried. अगर आपने ट्राई नहीं किया तो पहले आप ट्राई कर लो, उसके बाद आप सोल्यूशन देखना, ठीक है, तब अच्छा रहेगा. So let's start the solution. It is quite easy, not a very difficult problem. So the two options are very easy. Means if you know simple property, then you can just take it. But then after that you have to think about the other two options. So here in the question it is just given that A be a n cross n symmetric matrix. Okay, and symmetric matrix what? Real symmetric matrix. Okay, now we have to think which of the following are necessarily true. So if you know the property about real symmetric matrix, then you can directly take the first option and the fourth option. All eigenvalues of the symmetric matrix, real symmetric matrix, are always real. So fourth option, though, it is definitely true, and every real symmetric matrix is also diagonalizable. I am not proving it in this video. Okay, if you need the proof, you just refer to any book. Here it is there, and I will tell you to refer, because if you are giving an interview, they will ask this type of questions: why eigenvalues of symmetric matrix are real? So, but now is not the time to refer all the books, because exam is very near. You just know all the properties. It is very important. So, every eigenvalue of real symmetric matrix are real, and it is always diagonalizable. Okay, this I am not proving it. This is a very important, very popular results. This is. Now I will tell you about option second and option third, because this I have to explain. It is given that if a to the power k equal to identity for some positive integer k, then we have to think about the option. Okay, now I will tell you how I did this question. If you have any doubt, you will comment. Okay, see, if a matrix is given and it is asked in the question that it is given in the question that it is satisfying some property, then you think it to be as annihilating polynomial, because it will be x to the power k equal to 1. Okay, and every matrix satisfies its annihilating polynomial. So this is the annihilating polynomial of a. Okay, now we know that minimal polynomial divides annihilating polynomial, right? So the steps you will do like this: any condition is given, you think it to be as annihilating polynomial. If it is not given in the question that this is the characteristic polynomial, if not given, then you think it to be as annihilating polynomial. Now you do the next step. What? Minimal polynomial divides annihilating polynomial. So minimal polynomial should divide x to the power k minus 1. Correct? It will be x minus 1, x to the power k minus 1 plus x to the power k minus 2 plus dot dot dot. It will go like this. Okay, clear? Now you can see that minimal polynomial divides x minus 1 into this x to the power k minus 1, x to the power k minus 2, like this. It will go on. Here it will end in some value, there it will end like. Now how you will proceed further? Now you see the question. It is given real symmetric matrix, and eigenvalues of real symmetric matrix are always real, and we know that all the eigenvalues should lie in the minimal polynomial. So minimal polynomial possibility, it will be only x minus 1. It cannot be this term. Means minimal polynomial cannot divide this term x minus 1 plus x to the power k minus 2 plus dot dot dot. Why I am saying this? Because if you solve this equation, here the values of x, it will be complex, and complex eigenvalues are not there in real symmetric matrix. All eigenvalues of real symmetric matrix are real, so the only possibility of minimal polynomial is x minus 1. This you have to understand. You understood or not? Very important. It is easy, quite easy. I hope you understood. So our possibility is the minimal polynomial is only x minus 1. So what will be the matrix? The matrix will be a scalar matrix consisting of all the eigenvalues. Here we got eigenvalues what? 1. So it will be 1 1 1 1 1. It will be an identity matrix of order n. This is also a very important property, that if the minimal polynomial consists of linear, means 1 degree, then the matrix, corresponding matrix will be a scalar matrix consisting of that eigenvalue. If you do not know, then you write this, very important. So here we got A equal to identity matrix. Now it is asked in the question that A square will be identity or what? Yes, it will definitely be identity, because A equal to identity, so A square will also be identity. See, this I have solved it using means using these things. If you have solved it in other way, then you can also tell me in the in WhatsApp. The number is given below. Now we move on to the third option. Second option is correct. Okay. Third option is quite easy. We will solve like this only. Here it is given a to the power k equal to 0. Means x to the power k equal to 0 is the annihilating polynomial. So minimal polynomial divides the annihilating polynomial, which is x to the power k. Correct? Now what are the options of minimal polynomial? Minimal polynomial options are x, x square, x cube, dot 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 x to the power k. Now how to discuss all the options here? That minimal polynomial cannot be x square, minimal polynomial cannot be x cube, like this. It is given in the question that the matrix is real symmetric matrix, and real symmetric matrix are always diagonalizable. And if diagonalizable, if a matrix is diagonalizable, then the minimal polynomial consists of linear factors. And what is the only possibility here? Minimal polynomial should be x. It cannot be x square, cannot be x cube, cannot be x to the power k. Okay, you understood? So here the if we got minimal polynomial x, so what will be the corresponding matrix? It will be 0 0 0 0 0. It will be a 0 matrix, and here it will always satisfy a square equal to 0. And you can also think this question like this, that a to the power k equal to 0 given, it means that a matrix is nilpotent. And if the matrix is nilpotent plus symmetric, then it will always come out to be 0 matrix. If the matrix is nilpotent plus symmetric, the only possibility is 0 matrix. And I have also proven it here. This way you can think all the options. So all 4 options are correct. I hope you have understood. If you have any doubt, you can just comment it down. You can reach out to me via the WhatsApp number. And that's it. Today next video, I don't know, I have to think what I will share. And you can also comment down what topic you want to see the questions regarding December 2023. I will discuss only December 2023 questions. So what other topics you want, you can just comment it down. And obviously excluding statistics part and some topics, I do not know everything obviously. Anyway, thank you for watching, thank you for your time. Sorry if I made any mistake. And if you like the video, please like and share with your friends and subscribe to. मिलते हैं नए वीडियोस में नए क्वेश्चंस के साथ. तब तक चलते रहिए, चलाते रहिए खुद के गाड़ी को आराम से.